Okay, people, we are back with the cow-looking horse. We've got just under 10 minutes until changeover, at which point we will see which other horses we've got today. Bear in mind, we're still looking at the first two horses of the day who have been here for way under an hour as the lifeguards arrive to replace the Blues and Royals. I'm dipping around a little teeny weeny bit with that bit this morning.
I listen to you every day.
Every day? Ah.
I've got stuck into it now, listening to you.
Is that good or bad?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Bad for you. Controversial.
As well, which is great.
So you guys, your voice, if you want to go over to the horse, get pictures, you'll be in today's second video.
No.
No? You're too shy? I thought I'd mention it just in case.
Nobody look at me.
Oh, good lord. No? Too shy? Hey, if he can do it in that blue jumper, you can do it. Well, there we are, guys. Lovely regular viewer here. See? Of course, you chose the best side as well, right under the sign. See? Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, you took that and he didn't even take his camera out.
Yeah, the video will be up tonight on YouTube. This will be part 2 of today's video. So yeah, you are in it.
You know the names of all the horses and everything, don't you?
Not quite all, sadly. I wish I did. The problem is there are just too many. You know, 240 odd in total. It's just impossible to memorise all of them.
And is it true that it depends on how well they're turned out who get chosen to come on here?
Yes.
Every day?
In the morning, they choose the 2 troopers that are the best presented. They get the boxes. The other ones that are, should we say, slightly less well presented, they have to stand. Yeah, that is the truth. And this trooper pretty much always ends up in the boxes. 1, because he's a good-looking guy. 2, he's nice. And 3, he's always perfectly turned out.
Well, some of them are very kind. The people come and wheelchairs, you see them sort of moving the horse forward.
He is very well known for that. He's probably the most famous of the guys that is happy to move the horse or to help out if somebody needs assistance. It's a good thing to see, no? Coffee horse. I've seen this one before, but I can't remember the name of it. It's a very unusual horse with that blaze. Very unusual.
Yesterday, and there was a huge horse saying how big it was.
That horse left this morning. It was still here. That horse name was Q10. But yeah, it was here for about 20-30 minutes and then left with the Blues and Royals, which is odd because that massive horse is actually a lifeguard horse. So I still can't figure out why they had a lifeguard horse with the other regiment. But yeah, he was beautiful, magnificent, massive horse. I got some more footage of him this morning.
Well, I enjoy your videos anyway.
You're too kind. You're going to enjoy today's one even more because you're in it.
I will. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Have a good day, guys. Yeah. Hey, morning. Super kind of guys. Really, really, really lovely. Such a nice thing, in fact, to come and say hi. Okay, so it's actually a funny thing. I completely forgot, everybody. Even though I said I would, I completely forgot to ask why it was that the Blues and Royals brought over a lifeguard horse. I seem to think, actually, from discussions on the day, that it was something to do with the fact that, remember we saw 2 corporals of horse on that day? There was Blues and Royals corporal of horse that was here. There was another corporal of horse who I later spoke to, and he said, hey, that is a lifeguard horse called Q10. So my money is on the corporal of horse having ridden that horse over. Maybe to pick up some kit or something else, because there would be no other reason I could think of that we would have 2 corporals of horse here at Horse Guards on the same day. Ordinarily, one is coming in as the other one's going out, but 2 were in at the same time. So yeah, I'll try and clarify, guys, just to satisfy my own personal curiosity. At least now people are getting a little bit more comfortable about going up and posing with the horses, and I think that personally is a good thing. He was wearing a black bin that styled looked like a jacket. God, here comes another tall guy with a flag, and lots of other people, and police horses as well. There we go. He's going to march his group in and take up the entire line. Usual monopolisation. Ta-da! Police horses. Painting. Lots of tourists and a very, very, very busy morning.
θα έλεγα από εδώ. Έλα έξω, γύρω. Μακριά. Έτσι τώρα. Έτοιμοι. Πες ευχαριστώ. Ελληνικά το είπες.
Oh, this lady's asking the guard, I think he nodded his approval, if it's okay for her daughter to stand near the horse. That was very thoughtful. Oh, now the girl asked the guard if she could touch the horse. See? Very, very thoughtful, polite people. I noticed the guard is even making the effort to look at the camera. Why? Because they were polite, kind, respectful, thoughtful. Unlike plenty of tourists that aren't. This horse is foaming a little bit as well, spitting on the floor. I'm just wondering roughly, I think we've only got a matter of moments until the changeover. Yeah, two minutes apparently. She asked him if it was okay to touch the horse. Again, he nodded his approval. This guard is so polite and thoughtful. Just hope the lady doesn't try and rub a hole in the horse's side. Fast now. Notice he's looking down, like a little glance down. Is her hand on the rein? No, it wasn't, but it was very, very close. I was like, yes, she almost touched my reins. Questions among you, does the horse get this super foamy mouth because it's playing with the bit? Almost looks like he's munching a coconut. All the coconut milk is dripping down. Ta-da, there we go. Famous lifeguard trooper, star of so many videos, opening the doors. Or unlikely star, I should say, of so many videos. Modest fellow. I hope one day we might see that trooper actually, who always opens the boxes, in the boxes on a horse. It really is extraordinary. Rob's painting is amazing. I wonder if everybody's stopping to have a good look at it. Plus, it's not every day you stumble upon an artist trading a masterpiece in public with a horse and a king's guard. Okay, so the police are asking everybody now to barrier themselves out of the way. Changeover imminent. This guy's asking if he could take a picture very quickly. And I don't think he wants to take no for an answer. See, thumbs up. Look, how many polite people are here today. Isn't it amazing? I think this video is going to be pure positivity, guys, this part 2 today, with everybody being nice and saying thank you to the guards. Oopsie, someone's about to get into trouble, look. I'm not sure she understands the word barrier.
Poczekaj.
See how kind the guard is, everybody. He could well have screamed at her, as some would have done. Get away, stand back, etc. Because the area at the front here is now closed. I don't know what he said to her. I think he said be quick. With the picture. Top man, absolutely top man. Anyway, there are our new horses. We've got Big Ben chiming perfectly in sync with the clock tower. And that's a little mobile disco behind us, guys. A little tuk-tuk disco. Sorry, tuk-tuk. It's either going to come out as tic-tuk, tick-tock, or tuk-tuk. Okay, so the cow-like horse is probably going to go out to pasture now, chew the cud. In fact, his mouth is even whiter than his blaze right now. Look, he's really made a mess. Oh, he's like, I don't want to go back. I like it here. It's sunny. Done. And we've got another beauty here with another massive blaze. Look at this. Super, eh? Really. As they wander in. Missing the dismounts, guys. It feels like an absolute eternity since we saw any dismounts. It seems super long time. Okay, tourist groups will now now flood back in again as usual. Typical. I'm just wondering actually whether they're going to change over. I think they are. Change over the chitsmen and gatesmen. It looks to me as though they will. Okay, so he's dragging his group in. Wait. Yep, they are going to change them over, in fact. Yeah, that's my cue, people, to wander in. There's a lot of people here, actually. They've formed a huge arc. Wow, look at this. Like a tourist tribute arc. Look at them all. Yeah, that is a lot of people. Jake, he's got a good spot. There you go. But as ever, folks, I'm far more interested in what's going to happen when they come out. The problem is, everyone's filming. I don't want to ruin it by getting in front of their cameras. But you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's try and do it. Looking right round the back here. The reason I'm going around the back is because that guard obviously is going to need to come out of the archway very soon. So there are the first three. Let's see what's going to happen. It's all going to depend on whether or not the police or a trooper decide to tell them to move. Let's see. Here he comes. Oh, tourist tunnel, look. Look at this. It's actually a tunnel. Quite extraordinary, really, to be honest. Yeah, they formed a tunnel to make sure that they weren't in his way. Very unusual. I mean, good unusual. Oh, somebody just got told to get out of the arches. This guy in the cap with the sunglasses, Mr. Sheepish, look. The guy just said, get out. Oops. Luckily, everybody, as he's a Secret Service agent undercover with the US government, he has diplomatic immunity, that guy. This is why the guard didn't slice his arms off. It's create a diplomatic transatlantic scandal. Say cheese. Brilliant. Okay, here comes his friend. Let's see if he has a cheese moment. Come on, bro, at least smile. This guy just like, take that photo, please. Absolutely zero enthusiasm there, but never mind. That's a pity. That is a pity. I think maybe Bro didn't want to be on the camera. And the guard is off. The only problem is he can't get out. Look to these rounds because somebody's parked their wheelchair with a kid right in the middle. Smart. Kids is like, is that a guard? Is he going to push me out of the way? Is he going to scream at me? Second, this guy's got a bit of a Joker theme going on. Joker from Batman, that purple. Nope, he decided against it. Okay, so the kid's been abandoned by his mum, who's now taking a picture of the guard. Guys, how funny would it be if the if the pushchair rolled into the archway? Would the guard push it? Shout at it? What would the guard do? If the kid's like, Mum, come back, I don't want to get shouted at by the guard. Luckily, the area there's pretty flat. If it were one of the boxes and the pushchair, we call it a pushchair, guys. For you in the US, it's a stroller. If it were in front of the boxes, yes, it could quite easily roll down into that sunken space. Luckily, not on this occasion. So many. I've never seen as many happy, smiley tourists. In fact, on such a cold morning. It's a wonder to see. Oh, Mr. Say Cheese is back on the left. Absolutely lovely, eh? Truly. Okay, who's up next? Let's go to the front and find out. Goodness, it's absolutely relentless. This end looks a little teeny weeny but more reasonable, but not massively so. Still a lot of people here, look. They're all here sort of hoping to gather under the flag. So we're wondering why there's a tennis ball on the flag, even though it's not a tennis ball, it's a Korean flag, people. Ta-da! Thoughtful and respectfully at a distance this morning. Jam at the other end. I'm not even sure I can get close, folks. There are just too many people. Try not to get run over by cyclists or delivery guys as well. Okay, this will do. This is a good spot. Oh God, Mr. Smiley's back again. Love his enthusiasm. He's got the full set of pictures. He's got one with each boxman and one with each of the foot guards. Yeah, he's done a lot. Fair play to him for his happiness. Who's next? I wonder. They're all gathered, patiently waiting. It's Miss Burberry. It's going to be a good picture, in fact. Horse at the right angle. She's got a beautiful smile. Lucky lady. Yeah, she seems happy. These horses are not nippy at all this morning. I wonder if the reason we get some nippers sometimes is that if the horses are really tired and aggravated, if they've been out doing a lot of training, if they've been preparing for a state event, whether or not the tiredness is something of an aggravating factor. Because sometimes they're super chill and relaxed horses, not even the slightest hint of nipping or let alone biting. Other days they can't stop. It's very, very curious. Not all of them by all means, but some. Incidentally, guys, one thing I do know, actually, after a conversation yesterday, the vast majority... Okay, oh! Knocking to the kid behind her. The vast majority, not all of them, but the vast majority, circa 160, 170 horses, are all going out to pasture at Melton during December. So the vast majority of them will not be at Hyde Park Barracks. There will be only around 30 to 40 horses left in London during the month of December. So if that doesn't answer the question, bear in mind a lot of them wait for the summer. Whilst the yard here is closed, whilst there is no kingsguard, no boxman, no gatesman, no chitsman, and also no police because the front will be sealed, the place will be shut down. It'll be a building site. They're sending all the horses, or 80% of the horses, up to Melton to go out for grass. Now, you might be asking, why are they not sending them all? Okay, that would be a good question. Let me explain why. When the horses go out to grass, they run wild, okay? They're running wild in the fields together in a huge group for the best part of 3 weeks. The problem with that, although it's a great thing for the horse, they need the exercise, of course, it helps them to bulk up, etc., etc. The problem with that is that they need to be, what's the word I'm looking for, manicured and ready for action, polished, okay? When they get back, just like after the summer, it takes between 2 and 4 weeks to get them ready, as they call it, ready again for King's duty. And that's the reason that they're not all going. Why? Because if they took them all away, when they came back, there wouldn't be any horses available for duty here when Horseguards reopens. So yeah, the unlucky 20% will need to stay here and make sure that the cavalry household cavalry that is, have some horses. Sorry, chap. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, so that's the reason, guys, they go with 80% of. Good, isn't it, for the majority? Vast majority will be away. Sadly, everybody, Melton Malbury is up in Leicestershire. It's not a million miles from London, but it's pretty far. I don't know where they're going in Leicestershire either. and I'm certainly not going to be stalking them, trying to get footage. I will ask some friends of mine if anyone is going to be taking any footage of the horses running around. If they will be, and if they are allowed to share it, and I don't know if they are or not, I will gladly post it. In terms of what can and can't be posted, guys, a lot of you ask me, can you shoot some footage inside the stables, nothing sensitive, just to show the workings in the stables and so on? Unfortunately not, okay? I do have videos touching, playing with the horses, other things in the stables, but it's always made very, very clear to me whenever I'm in the stable area, nothing can be published, okay? This is why there are no pictures, and it's also why, of course, there's no video. Oopsie, there we have it. That was the first make way of the day, everybody. And the tourists actually seem quite delighted about that. Look. Maybe they got it. Dude, you just got hit by the Kingsguard. Oh dear. I mean, kind of funny, I guess. They didn't do it intentionally, I don't think, because the guard came up behind. Awkward. So what is this girl doing? He did slightly push her out of the way, and she deserved it. Really extraordinary. I mean, look how big the crowd is.
No, señora.
It was going so well until then, wasn't it, everybody? Everyone was being so well behaved, and then boom, always one. The other side's also packed, look. It's so busy with numbers here. Not surprised the guard is having such a problem doing his rounds without being disturbed. Crazy. Loving this lady's coat, by the way. Oh. Beyond, this guy's head is so big I can't even see anything. I'm just wondering actually what's going to happen when the guard comes back from the other end. I don't want me to find out, people. Let's see what's going to happen. It's quite chaotic here this morning, it really is. Behind him, look, all of these people are absolutely crowded, look, completely around the guard. They're going to have to move pretty quickly for there to be enough space. Especially the lady here in the black jacket. Let's see what happens. I have no idea why they would crowd this closely when it's pretty obvious he needs to go back in a minute to the archway. Look, they're just not waiting. The tourists are not even waiting to get a picture. They've actually pushed the guard into the box. Like, what on earth? Brilliant. I mean, absolutely and utterly extraordinary, the fact that the people were just pushing him almost into the box next to the horse. This is why he virtually vanished. Good heavens, it was all going so well, wasn't it, people? Till then. It's the sunshine, it always brings out a lot of people, like a hell of a lot. You can see them all, look. As usual. Okay, who's up next? No, let's call it. Yeah. You want me to take a picture of you? I'm filming. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm filming. You've got a spare hand. Sorry, they want me to take a picture. I can't though because I've got a pole in my hands. Everybody, that's a shame. These fine-looking chaps. I'm very polite as well. Oh. Cheeky, touched the chain. Saw the chain move a teeny bit then. Oh, and again. Oops. That's a wobbly chain. This is his friend. That chain is, look at, it's wobbling a teeny bit, isn't it? I personally, everybody, think the chain should be electrocuted. Electrocuted? That's not even the right word. Electrified, sorry everybody. I think the chain should be electrified. If it were an electrified chain, semi-fence, it would be super interesting to see how many tourists touch it then. Now, I'm not talking about, 1,000 volts, maybe 500. Imagine how many tourist haircuts we get. Every single time a tourist smiling like this touches the chain, you're going to go zzz, and boom, immediate new haircut. And personally, I think a lot of the female tourists wouldn't care so much. Free perms all round. Maybe actually even more tourists would come here specifically to get that new haircut and 500 volts on the chain. What do you think, guys? Should they electrify the chain? Tell me in the comments on this video. That would definitely solve a lot of problems here, wouldn't it? Plus the guards could wear like a sort of, some sort of insulatory rubber belt so that even if they accidentally touch the chain themselves, they don't get electrocuted. Oh. Bingo. It's more relentless here than it was at the front. Look. Oh, goodness me. So funny, so funny. Some of the facial expressions, priceless. Now I've got a massive amount of school kids, British school kids around me. Here comes the first brave one. Teacher for some reason saying no. I don't know why. I'm completely surrounded, everybody. Yeah, teachers being very, very, very adamant that they don't get near to the arch. Good thing, in fact. British school teacher being strict. Quite unusual these days, actually, I'm not going to lie. Okay, let me move out quickly. There we are, look, that's how big the group is. It's a flipping massive group. But the teachers are keeping them very, very, very respectfully back. Notice they can all see the guard, they've all got a very good view of the guard, but the teacher is brilliant teacher they've got there, lady over on the right hand side. Only one teacher for this huge group, but she's doing a top job. Frenchy teachers, take note, that's how you manage a group of students when you visit horse guards. For anyone wondering what I'm talking about, the video of the French students getting thrown out a couple of weeks ago. A lot of you found that video very controversial, but hey, not my problem they got thrown out, is it? The police actually said, get out. Goodness me.
You're doing what you are.
There's barely enough space to walk here, folks, this morning. It is crazy. Every other person's Italian. Just look at it, look. I'm going to need to risk getting run over by a bus in order to be able to walk around and get closer. It's some sort of national holiday in Tuscany or region or whatever. It seems to be the majority of northern Italy is here in London today. Everyone from Tuscany and Umbria is here at Horseguards.
Je te prends une photo comme ça. Je te dis, je te prends une photo. Stehen. So good and contiguous. Awkward. Yeah. Flipping, oh, they're going to be here for like an hour checking the pictures, look. Finally. Oh, goodness me. This guy just fell in love with the guard. Look. He's there. My God. I never see something so magnificent.
Are you scared, puppy?
No.
Don't run, actually. You're upset.
The good news, ladies and gents, is that it's just about approaching 12:30. Why is that good news? Because it means I will be able to stay here and finish this video after the horses we saw in video 1
No, there's someone else.
return. Oh.
There you go.
I did ask him. Look through them. Please, you go. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that way. Yeah.
Now the guard, any moment, is going to come out that front gate to do his rounds. I'm not going to move yet because he might well come to this end first. Let's see. Wow, I mean, look at the crowds, everybody, today here. Look. It is absolutely chocker along Whitehall. So busy. And the same on the other side, look at it. There really is barely any space to move today. And it's funny because I thought we'd seen the end of this. until realistically probably next spring, but I don't know if this is the pre-Christmas tourist season that's already beginning. It is always busy in London in December, but normally people come to do Christmas shopping. Harrods, Selfridges, Bond Street, Sloane Street, etc. Look at her face, brilliant.
Moi c'est juste parce qu'il y avait Virginie qui était là en fait. Ouais, bah, il y en a deux.
Yeah, here comes the guard to do his rounds. I'm going to move for the guard's rounds because of what we saw last time. I've got no idea, guys, if he's coming this way or going the other way. Let's see.
Quelqu'un qui va sortir, non?
Oh, here we go. That was lucky, wasn't it? Actually decided to come over this way. At the exact moment, there's a lovely lady in a pink jacket having her picture taken. Look. Like, oh my God, it's the King's Guard. He's like, that's right, don't you forget it. Okay, I'm perfectly positioned. Should he decide the tourists need to be schooled. Look how many people there are. Crazy. All of the chats between the guards have been very long ones this morning. Should we do it now? I'm not sure. I think we need a few more. Actually, wait, don't do it now. Wait, there's some kids there. If you scream, you might upset them. Is that okay? I'll check the horse instead. Let me know when there are enough adults there, and I'll scream in their face. Oh, look. One of the horses is so immaculately turned out. Lovely thing to see. Top man. Look at that. They all moved respectfully out of the way, just in the nick of time. Yeah, welcome to the summer season, guys, here at Horseguards at the end of November. Okay, finally got the primary spot right in front. Dutchies, I think. Judging from their voice. Out of the way, peasants. Police are telling everybody, make way for the King's police horses. Peasants, step aside. I always be careful not to hit it as well. It's like the summer, no? But in November. What is going on? This is crazy. We call this month Augtember, folks. It's August, but in November. That's the tall guy that talks rubbish all the time, right? See that guy with red hair?
Yeah.
He always talks rubbish.
The horse likes you.
The horse like it. I didn't see the horse. You said the one animal.
Hey dude, sorry, I don't remember your name. Always waving at me then, guys, but I don't know who it was. Oh, she's bought flowers for the horse, look. Come on, horsey, please eat her flowers, do it. She's like, no, get away, you're not eating them.
Yeah, lag hij niet.
She should have at least offered the horse a flower. Oh, guys, we got a state visit. Is this not President Lukashenko? From Belarus on my left.
Ja, die is niet meer.
Yeah, it is. It's relentless this morning.
Jesus.
¿Quieres un actor?
What we're seeing, people that are stepping in front of the camera, guys, going up to get a picture with the guard, is probably at most 3-5% of everyone that's here. It's super busy this morning. And I'm happy because tomorrow, I think I mentioned this in video number 1 this morning, tomorrow is going to be a horrid day. Rain all day apparently, heavy rain all day tomorrow. Hello. Wait, bro's waiting to get a picture, I'm so shit. I think he's reading instructions, operating instructions for his phone before he takes the picture.
Piano, senza correre.
There's honestly a queue of people now. Look, you can see, look, it's out there toosing up on the horse. Bello, that's what I'm hearing behind me. Che bello. Che bello King's horse.
Giratevi e guardate qua. Giratevi di qua, guardate qua, più vicini. Ancora un poco? Ok.
Ah, that bubble hat, red bubble hat. Brilliant. I will, folks, spend the last 10 minutes before the changeover at the other end. I'm just thinking the changeover itself is not going to include the foot guards this time. 100% it won't, because we just had that. So it's going to be better for me to stay outside. Just wondering actually, the trooper on the cow-like horse was in this box, which means he'll likely be in the other box after the change, which is happening in, I think, around 10 minutes, give or take. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. Yeah, in the middle there's actually a bit of space. I will try and move. You see how Rob's painting is progressing. He's had roughly an hour with the lifeguard, so it should be enough time to have, I think, finished his outline. It's going pretty well. Okay, there's my cue. I finally got the ability to move. Oh, a bit of breathing space along Whitehall, finally. But it is a lovely day. You can really understand how everybody decided, you know what, I'm not staying at home on a day like today. Makes perfect sense, to be honest. Okay, let's see how the painting's coming on. Everybody seems to be stopping to admire it. There we are, look at this. Magnificent. It's super, isn't it? I don't think we'll ever beat that classic video in the summer when he had the corner with that light. Some of you love that video. It got more than 1.5 million views on TikTok. It was crazy popular. But that was just pure luck, being in the right spot at the right moment when Rob was painting that Blues and Royals in the archway. Okay, so made to the other end, relatively good clear spot. See everybody coming over and smiling. Plus, the best bit about being here is I can see the clock, and it's exactly 1:45. Ta-da! Yeah, spot on 1:45. Motion. Just like the summer, absolute constant motion.
Quick, Rosary! I'm so sorry.
Goodness me, wow. But, people, and we'll put this out because I do think it's relevant. We haven't had a single person touch the reins this morning. How many people did we see in the two videos going up for a picture with the horse? 1,000, I would think, probably, if not more. Not one of them touched the reins. Other than the guy that wandered into the arch briefly, and a couple of people that were in the guard's way as he was doing his rounds, it's been a very, very pleasant and uplifting morning. Very pleasant, actually, to be fair. And funny as it may sound, the most popular videos ever, not only on my YouTube channel, but on my TikTok channel, the most popular videos ever have been wholesome moments. The guard's mum visiting, making him smile. The lady trooper watering the horse, etc., etc. So a lot of people think, hey, you just try to capture controversial moments. You don't need controversy when you've got beauty, folks. It's as simple as that. And on days like today, when everyone's being well behaved and the light is on our side, yeah, that's what it's all about. Okay, I came through because the guard is doing his rounds very slowly. Look, reminding me of a certain Blues and Royals here. Super slow pace. In fact, that pace is almost as slow as some of the tourists here tend to think. Whichever way he goes this time, I've got it covered. I think he's going to turn to his right. Damn it. Uh-oh. Oops. Bro. Brilliant. Classic. Wait for it, folks. That's what we've got waiting. Look. Oops. Oh, goodness me. So close and yet so far. He was ready. I could see the god was inhaling, ready to bellow. What's happening?
We are the first ship.
Ah. Everyone's been pretty good this morning. I haven't seen anyone touch the ranger, not one person. Or was there one? On this end? Ah, damn it, I had to be when I wasn't there. Okay guys, so we have had one rain toucher this morning, alas. I didn't capture it though. It's when you think it's too good to be true, there can't be any. It really is too good to be true, there was one. Such long conversations this morning. So what did you think of the state opening of Parliament? Well, I mean, I actually found it rather splendid. The King looked wonderful, the carriage was splendid, and more importantly, the tourist peasants were not allowed anywhere nearby. I've got on the horse, did you really call them peasants? I said, well, yes, my dear, of course. Gosh, that was very, very, very close to my camera. That was so close. I actually wondered whether his helmet was going to touch the camera. I was way back, but goodness me, that was the closest I think the camera's ever been to the guard's helmet. And no disrespect to the guard's lovely helmet. I'd rather not damage it. Brilliant. Okay, I was going to show you the time, everybody, but I can't because I'm stupid and you can't see it from this spot in the yard. What you can see, however, again, Korean and British flags hanging over horse guards. I really don't understand why they don't just leave the Union flag here year round. You know, I mean, it is, after all, our national flag, and in some respects, I think it would help to take it back, shall we say, from various elements that have sought to exploit the flag for different political and other nefarious purposes. Just my opinion, but I definitely think we should have a Union flag flying here over horse guards. It's the ideal spot, isn't it, really, guys? And I can't think of any logical reason why there isn't a Union Jack Union flag permanently flying here over horse guards. There it is. Who am I? One man. That's who I am. That's my opinion. Okay, so that clock, I can now see it, and it's exactly 10:02, I think. Wait, let's see if we can zoom it in. Yep, there it is, everybody. Wow, that's quite a zoom, isn't it? 9.5 minutes to 1. Look how far back everybody's standing. It's extraordinary, isn't it, how far back they are. They're forming like kind of an arc, pretty much. So many people. These are shops doing a roaring trade. So the gatesman on this side and his colleague the chitsman on the other side, they've got 1 more hour, and you know, much as the boots are heavy, I have no idea just how warm they are. They've already got actually the 2 new horses lined up. It seems super early. What are we now? Like 7 minutes to? Yeah, they're very early today. I think, in fact, what I might do, guys, is go over on the corner, that little spot there, to see them as they come straight out the gate. Yeah, again, then again, actually, it's a little bit. Yeah, there's no sunshine. I'll take my chances. I'm pretty sure, as I said before. Wait, actually, let me look. See which one's which. I'm pretty sure that the cow-like horse will be going into the box that is on the left-hand side as I go out the front gates. So that's where I'll be for the changeover. That was the original plan, so yeah, I'm going to stick to it. I'm still confident I've called it right. Worst way, I've called it wrong. I'll still get a horse, which won't be the horse. The cow horse. All good? Good? She's what she's shouting. Really?
She yanked him and they
Oh, goodness me, the second I'm inside. Brilliant. Hey, it's got to be done. So apparently, somebody, some naughty person just grabbed on the reins while I'm inside. Doesn't matter, folks, you'll see it. It'll be in someone's video. I don't know who it was, and it's not immediately obvious to me. Being at the front here, I will ask somebody in a second if they saw who it was. Thumbs up. You can see with the positive theme, folks, of the video. It was supposed to be that I didn't see somebody grabbing the reins this morning, because it's been pretty much wholesome thus far, thankfully. be honest though, even inside the yard, we didn't hear anybody shout, did we? I'm not sure if he was joking. We would have heard them shout, get off the reins. Who's up next? We might have a few more tourists coming before the changeover. Question is, will anyone be naughty? Hopefully not. Some late arrivals.
I'm right here. Taking it.
Is that what about me? Our cameraman has his picture taken by himself. Okay, so the guards finish his rounds. That's it with the rounds. So there'll be no more marching to the front. Next up is that horse change, guys, and that will be my cue for today. What a remarkable morning it's been, absolutely remarkable. Probably the best weather for the past 2 months or so. Truly flawless light. Hopefully that's been picked up in this video throughout. So it looks like every single interesting colour is jumping off the screen. This morning's guard change at the palace would have been an absolute squash. Judging by the number of people we've seen here today, it's typically 2 or 3 times busier than this outside the palace. Even on a typical day, you've got to get there 2 to 3 hours early to be at the fence. Just absolutely extraordinary. But a great thing to see that so many people are braving the coldest morning of the year to be outside, shopping, spending money in the economy here in London. Benefits every single person, every single British person benefits from not only the PR that this place receives and the PR the palace receives, but more importantly, all the income that is brought by the tourists that visit here. You know, much as sometimes things go wrong, on the whole, it runs pretty smoothly as we saw today. Okay, everybody's starting to form up inside, ready for the changeover. Not much is inside the gates today, folks, so I will be out here, as mentioned. Hopefully we'll catch a glimpse of the cow-like horse before I go. Shut down the front in a couple of minutes, folks, I think, and I'll tell everybody to skip behind the bollards. So this could be one of the last lucky tourists. There it is, there's the bell. crowd is so large inside today that they're focusing on that. Because notice there's not a single person that's come outside to the front yet. I told everybody to get behind the bollards. Maybe they're on the way out now, but so far. One second, let's have a look. Sorry, folks. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here they are. Of course, he knows it's time to go for lunch. Numbers here. That's the changeover, folks. To give you an idea, look, before it starts to dissipate, the crowd that is. Look at how many people there are here today. It's extraordinary. Inside, the yard is absolutely packed. There's no free space at all anywhere. Look, jam solid. And the front, you need to walk in the road to be able to get around everybody. Look, isn't it a wonderful thing, eh? That there's so much enthusiasm to see what happens here. So the cow-like horse ended up coming back into the same box as he was on when we saw him this morning. I'm going to try and get a last shot of Rob's picture because it's coming on pretty well. Glance as I walk by. I need to wait because there's so many tourists. And obviously everyone's very interested in his amazing picture. Let's have a quick look. It's impossible to get super close. There's so many people here. There we have it. Yeah, we got it clearly. There we are, folks. Photographer just taking pictures next to me. It was a clicking noise. How wonderful is that, eh, to be able to observe? It's a real wonder, isn't it? For the moment I've actually got it clear. It won't last because look at how many people are going to come out of the gate in a minute.
Yeah, okay.
There we have it, ladies and gents. Perfect moment to finish from a very, very, very busy day here at Horseguards. We've seen nothing like this, everybody, since August. Look at it. And it's 1:05 on Friday. And And no, it's not raining. That's a tall group. Yeah, that's my cue, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. Great to capture very clear footage of Rob's wonderful painting just before I finish up today. But from what has been completely mind-bogglingly busy horse guards, I would never have thought we'd see scenes like this in November. But there we are. Back in the next video, guys. Probably, in all likelihood, tomorrow in the rain. We will see. Bye for now.